we should celebrate them that are also alive. Thank you so much. The Chief of Defense Training and Operations, who has just taken his leave, and other principal staff officers from the Defense Headquarters. The Commander, Training and Doctrine Command, Nigerian Army. The Chief of Policy and Plans Army, and other principal staff officers from the Army Headquarters. The Director General, Nigerian Army Heritage and Future Center. Corps Commanders, the First Commander, Multinational Joint Task Force, the Theater Commander, Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Adenkai, General Officers Commanding and other formations commander, the Director Generals and Commanders of other Nigerian Army establishments here present, Commandants of Nigerian Army institutions, senior officers, both serving and retired, senior enlisted personnel, the regimental sergeant majors, other distinguished conference participants, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. As we close this conference, the Chief of Policy and Plan should ensure that everyone goes home straight between today and tomorrow morning, so that their take home can conveniently take them home with some little change. I know my MA will not disappoint me by passing a memo requesting a variation to be paid for the hosting of this conference, especially as he now treats the Chief of Accounts and Budget Army as an external addressee since his relocation to his Lakeview headquarters. I welcome participants and members of the press alike to this closing ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff's First Quarter Conference 2024. I must say, it is always a pleasure to see you, members of the press, join us for our activities. And I thank you for your positive reports on the opening session of this conference. As is the case with our quarterly conferences, this first quarter conference has provided the top brass of the Nigerian Army an opportunity to brainstorm and appraise the Nigerian Army's activities so far this year. It equally enabled us to confirm the level of implementation of decisions taken during the annual conference held in Maiduguri in December last year, and I'm happy to report that our findings have been largely satisfactory. I'm particularly happy that the conference organizers have sustained participation. They are carefully selected middle cadre officers and the leadership of our senior non-commissioned officers. As expected, these past 3 days have afforded us quality time to again review our training, operational and administrative activities that directly relate to security issues crucial to our nation and external environment. In line with the conference program, formation commanders, the Theater Commander Operation Adenkai, and the First Commander of the Multinational Joint Task Force, with headquarters in N'Djamena, Chad, updated the conference on the activities of their forces. the update on our affordable home ownership option for all soldiers, otherwise known as AWUAs, which is a reinvigorated welfare scheme aimed at alleviating the hardship soldiers face in securing personal accommodation for post-service life, especially attracted extensive deliberation. Furthermore, as part of the conference design, we had exhaustive, frank discussions that further enriched our decisions and, I believe, will help reinvigorate our operations across the country going forward. To the conference participants, I suppose this gathering has again awakened us to the reality that it is not yet time to celebrate total victory. I'm not in doubt that the Nigerian Army is blessed with competent and committed personnel at all levels to ensure a substantial level of success that can help create the enabling environment necessary for good governance and economic prosperity. As moderated earlier by the Chief of Policy and Plans Army, we have, in line with the sanction and reward system pillar of my command philosophy, instituted another first today: the Formation Commander Appreciation and Recognition Plaque, presented to 7 of our senior level commanders who are posted out of command between August last year and the first quarter of this year, is a way of appreciating them for their modest contributions towards a better Nigeria and encouraging them to do better when next similar opportunity comes their way. Everyone must understand that posting is a routine exercise in the military, and several circumstances lead to it, many of which may not be fully understood by all. To complement this new initiative, the Chief of Operations Army will henceforth head a team made up of Chief of Logistics Army, the Chief of Army Standard and Evaluation, the Chief of Transformation and Innovation Army, Chief of Military Intelligence Army, and any other principal staff officer deemed relevant to debrief direct reporting formation commanders not later than 10 days post-handover. This standing committee will submit a 3 to 5 page report highlighting lessons and issues that can help Army headquarters better guide new formation commanders, as well as improve the security, welfare, and morale of troops in the formations they commanded. Additionally, Army Headquarters Department of Operations and Headquarters Nigerian Army Intelligence Corps will henceforth jointly provide an initial brief to all divisions and above commanders and commanders of specialized formations like the Guards Brigade to bring them up to speed on Army Headquarters expectations and aid their takeoff. The Chief of Policy and Plans Army will provide further guidance to this standing committee by formulating appropriate orders and instructions. However, the Military Secretary Army should note that the Formation Command Appreciation and Recognition Plaque does not qualify recipients for the Field Command Medal of Honor award and should thus not be cited as a basis for demanding such instituted honors and awards. Let me again appreciate all our personnel holding one form of command, staff, or leadership position in this highly challenging period of our country's history. I must, however, remind you all of the need to always be ingenious and courageous, because the adversaries we fight are emboldened by weakness. Thus, we cannot afford to show a jot of it. As reminded by the Chief of Military Intelligence Army in his brief, fear is a major currency with which our adversaries trade, and we must turn the tide against them and outtrade them in their currency. At this juncture, allow me a moment to congratulate the Chief of Policy and Plans Army and his team on another highly successful outing. I thank the participants for their patience, sincerity, and dedication throughout our deliberations. I believe that the Secretariat has adequately and aptly captured the decisions arrived at during our deliberations and will disseminate them in good time after my approval. To our friends, the members of the press, I must say, we are always delighted to have you around. Your role in our activities is invaluable, and we consider you a critical partner in our professional dealings. I thank you all for what you do and for always standing by the Nigerian Army. Even those renowned for criticizing the Nigerian Army are always held in high esteem because they help us look inward and strive to excel, since we know we are constantly under their radar. As I close this remark, please permit me to, on behalf of the Nigerian Army, thank Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President BOLA TINUBU, Grand Commander, Order of the Federal Republic, for his undying belief and immense support of the Nigerian Army. I assure Mr. President of the unflinching loyalty and commitment of the service to the country's constitution, while assuring Nigerians of our resolve to, in conjunction with our sister services and other security agencies, ensure the security of lives and properties across the country. I wish to warn criminal elements in our society that the Nigerian Army will stop at nothing to neutralize them. I enjoin law-abiding Nigerians to continue to support the Nigerian Army in our efforts to make our territory inviolable, safeguard the lives and properties of loyal citizens, and create the enabling atmosphere for good governance and economic prosperity. On this note, I hereby declare the Chief of Army Staff's First Quarter Conference 2024 closed. To those from outside Abuja, I wish you a safe journey back to your destination. Thank you and God bless.
The question of why comes up after most have spent between 1 to 3 years commanding back to back and have done very well. However, to every service chief, and in our own case, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.A. LAGBAJA, posting at senior levels are prompted by certain exigencies that most times are better kept close to the chest. Sometimes senior officers are posted out of command to inject fresh ideas that align with Army headquarters' intent. Whatever the reason for posting, it is in most cases due to exigency of duty, not due to failure. And even when a commander is posted for falling short of expectation at a particular period, it does not mean the system has written such officers off and banish them to some forsaken formations or establishments. In a bid to correct this notion that posting are done in bad faith, our Chief of Army Staff has instituted another first of its kind, the Chief of Army Staff Formation Command Commendation Appreciation Plaque. This plaque is to be presented to direct reporting formation commanders like force commanders, theater commanders, corps commanders, general officers commanding, sector commanders, and gas brigade commanders at the end of their tour of duty, irrespective of the duration. Only when a commander is disgracefully relieved of command due to indiscipline or embarrassing operational or leadership incompetence will he or she not be appreciated in this manner. To this end, this evening, the Chief of Army Staff will be presenting the maiden set of plaques to 7 of the commanders that were recently posted out of command. At this juncture, may I humbly request the Chief of Army Staff to please step forward and appreciate these gentlemen, senior officers, for their service as commanders. And the fourth on our list today is Major General S.I. Igbinuwaya. Igbinuwaya is unavoidably absent, and so his predecessor, Brigadier General Louis Lepdon, will collect, his successor, would collect on his behalf. He commanded Operation Wildstock between 19th of April 2023 to 15th of March 2024. Next is Major General Gold Chibusi. He was the first Commander Multinational Joint Task Force and Theater Commander Operation Hadin-Kai from 16th of April to 13th of July 2023 and 13th of July 2023 to 30th of January 2024 respectively. Next is Major General B.A. Alabi. Major General B.A. Alabi, who commanded 1 division in Commander Operation Wild Punch and 2 divisions from 3rd of July to August 2023 and 1st of September 2023 to 13th of March 2024 respectively. Next is Major General P.P. Mala. P.P. Mala commanded 7 divisions and was Commander Sector 1 Operation Hadin-Kai between 15th of July 2023 to 1st of February 2024. Followed by Major General P.A.O. Okoye. Major General Okoye was Commander Sector 3 Operation Hadin-Kai and Multinational Joint Task Force between 3rd of April to 22nd of August 2023. followed by Major General V.U. Okoro. Is unavoidably absent, so his successor, Major General Okoro commanded 2 Division and 1 D of Operation Wild Punch from 13th of July to 1st of September 2023 and 30th August 2023 to 12th of March 2024 respectively. The last but not the least is Major General W.M. Dangana, Maxwell Dangana. Maxwell Dangana served as Commander Sector 3, Operation Hadinkai and Multinational Joint Task Force. From 22nd of August 2023 to 1st of February 2024. The Chief of Army Staff, sir, the Senior Officer.
Thank you so much, Chief of Army Staff, sir, for those wonderful remarks, marking the closure of the
Chief of Army Staff has just told us that the conference provided opportunities across the country. For who reminded us, he has equally sent a message to the adversaries. We'll stop at not adversaries. Please let's put our hands. Thank you so much for reporting on this event. The man, please. Thank you so much, Chief of Army Staff, sir. The Chairman Convener of the Chief of Army Staff Conference, Post-Order Conference, Mr.